Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to another ramble. Technically the second ramble of the day since the depression bonus thingy was at like 2 something this morning. But also, that was a bonus thing, so it really depends on me and you if we count that. I don't really know. But technically second ramble of the day, but I'm still gonna say it's the first one. So it is October 6th, Monday, at 11, and no, it's not 11, it's 9:38 p.m. Normally I'd restart, because I'm not even a minute in, but no. It is 9:38. It is not 11 anything. It is October 6th. It is Monday, 2025. All right. Do you think one of these days I'd be able to do this without I'd be able to do it with 100% confidence that I would pull this off without an air? And I could do it without yawning, but let's be real, that one's never happening. I'm gonna scoot my chair a little bit because the AC just started making more noise, and I don't know if it'll get picked up on here, but it's trying to be a little considerate. Anyway, so I woke up today at 9:30, and I laid there, and I was very sleepy, and I don't remember much of it, and I think I fell back asleep and woke up again at 10, and at 10 I felt fine. So I laid there and watched Walking Dead for a little bit. Then I got up, I got dressed, and I got ready to go, and I headed out to campus. Also, I got my stuff prepped to start making my earth science report. So I headed out to campus to go to class. I went to math class. I had my typical very poor mental health math class. I tell you what it's about, but I genuinely don't remember. So no can do. Unfortunately, legitimately unfortunately, because I would love to vent about it to you guys, but I cannot remember what in the world it was. But it wasn't great, I know that much. So then I came back here, or I had lunch at the hangar. I had the 5-way mac and cheese. It was super cheesy today, but it was really, really good, so it was worth it. So I came back here, and then my science group, come on, sweat. My yawns must I don't know. I can just imagine listening to these, and then I just keep yawning, and it's would you stop? Anyway, so I got back here, and it was. Oh, also my thigh hair showed up, so I went and picked them up, and I came back here. This was after lunch. So it was 3:30, and I was like, okay, well, I see my therapist in 30 minutes, and then I have my science group had decided to meet at 4:30 today, so it's okay. I'll be a little late, but it's fine. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. So at about 3:45-ish, my therapist texted and was like, hey Joe, can we actually move today's session to Thursday or to Friday? Because since my sessions are paid through my insurance, they're fully paid through, well, my last session was on Wednesday, and so it hasn't been a full week yet, which means this session wasn't going to be paid for, so now I have to wait till Friday to see her again, which isn't great, especially because at the time I was coming off the heels of the terrible, horrible math depression episode that I cannot remember the contents of. So then I let my group know that I could be on time, and then at 4 o'clock he's like, all right, I rented the room for us, it's available from now to 6, so it's okay, well, I guess now we're going at 4 instead of 4:30. So I got down there, and it was the biggest waste of time ever. So what they did was they put all of our general group collective notes on a Google Doc and an outline, and then they all realized they could just use ChatGPT to write the essays, so that's what he did. That's what they did, and then they are just gonna, tomorrow, we're apparently meeting up again to, and I quote, write the essays, where they are just going to edit them to fit more in their words. So yeah, I thought we were gonna go down there and like work together and like think of, no, they were just gonna use ChatGPT. So yeah, it was like a big waste of my time and really stupid, and I almost don't want to go to the one tomorrow, but I already said I would go, and I cannot think of like an excuse to get out of it, so I don't know yet. Or even if it's not an excuse, I just can't think of a nice way to politely not show up. So I came back here, and then Jesus Christ. I swear to God, I haven't yawned in hours. And then the second I start these, it just starts. And it's so annoying. Anyway, so I came back here, and I was going to eat dinner on campus, but I ended up changing my mind. And so at home on Mondays, we have breakfast for dinner. So I had like a frozen breakfast meal in my freezer that I picked up at like the grocery store, I think. So I warmed that up, and I had breakfast for dinner, which I haven't had breakfast for dinner like since I left. Or like since like the last day, or since like the Monday before I left my house to come here or whatever. So that was really exciting. Maybe this weekend I'll have my mom go somewhere. Like we'll go because she's gonna visit this weekend. So maybe for dinner we'll go get breakfast for dinner. I don't know. In other news, so I haven't mentioned them because I was waiting to see what would come of it. So I have been interacting with somebody online recently, and we seem to get along well. And I was under the assumption, because they said we were friends and stuff, now that like we were friends and things were gonna be close and awesome and whatever. So like, I messaged them today, and like I've heard nothing. I messaged them yesterday, and I went like a giant period of time without hearing anything. So then today it was like, all right, because typically I text like good morning, and it's like massive time difference. So typically I start the conversation. So today I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let them start stuff. Because I remember being told and like seeing online and stuff that's like a test. You let somebody else start the conversation that you typically start to see if they want to talk to you as much as you want to talk to them, or something like that. Like for instance, me and my bestie, like if it was like either one of us could start the thing, like it always starts with good morning, and then like once the other one was up, it was like we were off to the races, and we chat for like hours, constantly, or like like there was one day over this summer where like I was home and I didn't have work, and we literally talked like all day from like the moment I was up and she was up, and I think we were up at relatively similar times, to like the moment we both went to bed. And like we got on call, and like we slept on call, so like we legitimately talked like all day. I pray that we can have 4 days like that eventually one day, and then I get to hear from her, hopefully. I refuse to give up hope as much as my brain would like me to do so, because if my bestie has taught me anything, is that no matter how long, assuming this is all true, which I have no reason to believe she was lying, no matter how long we have to be apart, we will always be besties, because this has happened once before and everything worked out fine, so I'm assuming it'll work out again. What is that? There's like something on my shirt. That's kind of weird. I don't know what that is. Let's see, what else? Tomorrow I have earth science, but I don't have lab. So I'm gonna go to earth science, and I'm probably gonna come back here and just program my report, because I've started working on it already. We have to answer 3 questions, which I have done. We have to address 12 like spots in the trail. I have done 2 of the 12. The plan was to get half of it done today and half done tomorrow. I was going in order. I don't know if I'm going to do that, because I'm getting kind of burnt out already, and I'm like wondering if I should pick, if for the next few that I do, if I should pick ones that like I think are easier to write about, just to try to get more done. Um, let's see. That has been my day so far. Also, I was saving it for last for a reason. My thigh highs came in, and I have only tried on the so there was the extra large one, and then their base size was already big. So I got the extra large one and their base size, because I was like, well, I think their base size will fit, but just in case. So I got the base size ones are black and lilac colored, and then the big ones are black and white, or I think the proper thing says black and cream or something. So also I got stickers. There's one that's called Cookies and Cream, and it's black and white, and it looks really good. And then there's one that's called Trans Pride, which is just rainbow and pride and trans and all that good stuff. So I haven't tried on the black. I'm gonna call it the black and white. I haven't tried on the black and white ones yet, but the black and I'm gonna call it purple. Yes, I know technically it's lilac or whatever. They fit. They rolled out a little bit on my left leg, or they were. I say they're not right now, but it's I feel like rolled out means it's too big, but also I part of my brain just still doesn't know how far up that has they're supposed to go, but the other ones did not fit this well. Wearing these, I know what them fitting is supposed to feel like now, and it's okay, these fit, and they're really comfy and they feel really nice. So I took a picture of them on, and then it's just of my legs and my feet. And then I'm gonna take pictures of the stickers. So I'm going to put them in the ramble. It'll probably be after I wrap it up, I'll go, pictures should be here. Click off now if you really don't want to see them, and then, whatever. So heads up for that, which also means uploading this is gonna take a little longer. Yippee. Worth it. Now the real question is, the real question is, so typically I wear socks I typically wear nothing like these. Tomorrow the weather's gonna be horrible, so part of me doesn't, but part of me wants to wear these because they're on. I'm I kind of just want to wear these tomorrow, just because. But I'm really nervous. I don't know what to do, and I can't decide. I don't know if I should wear these or not. Should I just, I don't know. Should I just wear what I normally wear, or should I just try it and see if anything? I mean, I'm gonna get poured on and rained on too, which will be miserable. But it's should I just do it? Just do it and see if anybody says anything, or gets in trouble. Just do it. I genuinely can't decide. I've debated flipping a coin, because that's how I solve a lot of my problems in life. If any of you want to give advice, I'm not gonna ask for it because I don't know. I don't want to put pressure on any of you, but I guess this could be seen as asking for it. If any of you want to offer your 2 cents or opinion or advice or whatever, feel free. Although now I feel like I'm pressuring you guys and asking for it, so I'm sorry if that's how it's coming across. I don't know. I don't feel obligated to bring it up that I can't make a decision, and any support or not support, opinions or whatever would be appreciated. Okay, there's a hair and I can't. There we go. Couldn't see where it was, and it was bugging me. So yeah, I think I've covered everything today that I would like to cover, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. As always, if you liked listening to it, leave feedback in the comments below. Subscribe and turn post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. Follow me on Twitter if you feel so inclined to do so. Link is in the description. Also, I know I said the pictures are gonna be in here. I didn't think of the stickers, so there's a picture of the thigh highs already on Twitter, if you'd rather see them on there, but the stickers will be exclusive to here because I didn't think of that. So yeah, follow me on Twitter if you feel so inclined to do so. As always, your support means the world to me. I love you all. Most importantly, I miss my bestie. So right about here, the picture of the socks and the stickers should be popping up on screen, assuming I actually decided to do it, which I already said I would, so I will. And I did it properly, I guess, is a better thing. They should be here if done properly. Alright, and so now we are going to wrap it up for real. Like I just said already, your support means the world to me. I love you all. Most importantly, I miss my bestie more than anything else in this whole world. And I will be back tomorrow with another ramble. But until then, bye.